What is going on, everybody? This is Luna Ray Wolf Goddess coming at you with my 97th place Hero Deck profile from the Greenville, South Carolina Regionals. This deck did so wonderful. My matchups were funny. My round one, I lost to PK Fire. Round two, I lost to Branded Despia. Round three, my opponent basically no-showed. Round four, I lost to a number 39/99 deck. It was weird. I was able to get him game two, but he got me game three. Round five, I beat Grenmaju. Round six, I played against another PK Fire deck. The funny thing is, round game two or three, he brought out his Shade Brigadine and mass changed to it into a Dark Law, and I was able to actually beat over that. Round seven, I came close to beating Branded Despia, but lost. Round 8 and round 9, basically, my opponents no-showed. It was getting near the end of the regionals, and people were just like, I'm just going to leave. The person who I'm facing basically gets a free win. But this is my deck profile. I will show you what it looks like. So, with the Elemental Hero package, I'm running 2 Stratos. Some people say 3. I'm good with running 2. I may have wanted to see a third one, but not really. Shadow Mist came in clutch during round 6. I was able to, a hero lives into it to bring out Shadow Mist to go into Dark Law. And then last but not least, Liquid Soldier. Liquid Soldier came in handy multiple times. People are probably going to ask me, where's my Honest Neos? I really didn't need the Honest Neos in the deck. It was a brick in hand if I got it, but it wasn't really needed. I never missed the card. For the Destiny Hero package, I run 2 Malicious, 1 Denier, 1 Plasma, and thanks to Michael Bowden, aka Bowden Locke, I started running this card, Destiny Hero Dark Angel. This came up a few times, and actually, the round 5 player, he didn't fully read it, and I'm like, Dark Angel shuts you out of your spell cards. And he's like, oh, really? So I'm thinking of picking up 2 more for the deck, because this card just comes in so handy. And then for the Vision Hero package, I run the 3 Ferris, 2 Vion, and 1 Increase. People say 2. I'm good with the 1. Yeah, I seen it maybe one game where he came straight to hand, and I'm like, I don't want to see it, but I'm just going to have to use it to my advantage. The last hero in the deck, which some people said yes, he's good, some people says no, he's not. I run 1 evil hero at Dusted Gold. Him and the fusion for evil heroes is freaking phenomenal. The hand traps that I run are 3 Ash Blossoms and 3 Imperms. Imperms are the only traps that I have in this deck. I've seen this, like, most of my games. I opened both of these, and I was able to win against my opponent. For the spells, the mandatory 3 of, thank God they pulled this off the ban list. 3 A Hero Lives. Yes, I am going to upgrade these soon. 3 Mass Change. Dark Law helps out so much. 2 Fusion Destiny. DPE is just a phenomenal card. It helped me out with winning against PK Fire in round 6. Some people say to run this at 1. I run it at 2 just to have the extra one. 2 polymerizations. Poly comes in handy because if you don't have Fusion Destiny in hand, but you have 2 Destiny Heroes in hand, you can hard summon DPE without having to worry about Fusion Destiny going off. For the one-ofs, well, also, the other card that I run in this deck is 3 Super Polys. This one signed by Triff Gaming. Shout out to Triff. The one-ofs in the deck, 1 Called By, 1 Miracle Fusion, 1 Foolish, 1 Rhoda, and the 1 Dark Calling. This deck is a 41 card deck, if I'm not mistaken. This deck is based off of the guy who won the Greece Nationals. I just tweaked his build a little. And the deck worked out phenomenally for me. For the extra deck, 1 DPE and 1 Dystopia. Some people say run Dangerous. I run Dystopia because he helps out when you hit time. Because if you are able to bring him out, he just burns for damage. And it's wonderful. 2 Darklaw. Darklaw just helps mid-game or in the first part of the game. Because your opponent cannot droplet. Because cards have to be sent to graveyard. The other masked heroes I run, 1 Blast. Mass Change Stratos. If your opponent tries to Imperm or Valor it, this way you have a free out. The 1 Masked Hero Acid, because I do run the Abz package right here. Mass changing Abz to Acid and going off with their combo is just grateful. I used it at locals the night before, and my opponent could not do anything about it. The other heroes I'm running are the 1 Sunrise. These are mainly Super Poly targets. 1 Great Tornado for the Baron de Fleur, because that card is just a pain in the butt. 1 Elemental Hero, the Shining. I never saw that, except for maybe 1 game. I don't remember the matchup, but the Shining came in helpful. It was just phenomenal. The other Super Poly targets that I run are the one Starving Venom and the one Mud Dragon. Starving Venom came in helpful against Branded Despia. Um, they're they couldn't do anything. Um, the one malicious Bane. Bane is just a constant pop ability. He has helped me out boards numerous times. And then I run two Cross Crusaders. I don't run Wonder Driver or Dread Decimator because it clogs the extra deck, and the extra deck's at 15. Um, that is the extra deck. The side deck is where some of the spice is. The 3D barriers, it's just needed now because with Branded Despia and any like Xyz based deck, you can just stop them outright. And this has helped out so much. Like, I have literally played against numerous Branded Despia players, and I get it in my hand first turn. I set it. It goes to them. I play it. Just call their fusions, and they can't do anything on me. Back row hate. I've got one Harpy's Feather Duster and two Twin Twisters. Mystic Mine is a thing still in this day and age now. After YCS Hartford with Sky Strikers coming in first place using Mystic Mine, Twin Twisters and Harpy Feather Duster just helps out. Two anti-spell. Yeah, anti-spell. Mainly against pendulums, which I never fully saw, but it did help me out one game from my opponent playing their spells like right off the bat. It was a Branded Despia player, and they could not play their spells right off the bat, which I was glad. Three Forbidden Chalice. Chalice is just a good card. I used it maybe once throughout the entire regionals, and it was a phenomenal card. It stopped a Necroface from using its effect. Droll and Lockbird. Droll is pretty good in the game, but people hardly search nowadays. But I keep it in just for those random games. The one Red Reboot, I never really saw that. And then the last card is another extra deck card. One Dragostapelia. I never really had to use this card during the regionals. It was a... The extra deck is good how it is right now. And I really didn't need the Dragostapelia. I could have put something else in, like another Droll or another anti-spell. Or a third Twister. But I don't think Dragostapelia is fully needed. But that is the side deck. This was a really good regionals that I went to. It was just really fun. I went with a few friends. And yeah, that is the deck profile. I will be uploading another deck profile soon as I get all the cards I need, and it will be Moraincess. But that is the deck profile for my heroes from Greenville, South Carolina regionals.